Imagine this. You're power walking past a Cinnabon in the airport. You've got your boarding pass held between your teeth. Your heartbeat is thumping like a loudspeaker. You've triple-checked your passport. Your quart bag of liquid sits proudly in the bin. Your laptop is already out of its case, naked in your hand. You feel invincible, until the security scanner blinks red. Suddenly, you're doing the barefoot shuffle on the cold floor. A TSA agent wands your bag of coffee like it might explode. Miss your flight? The odds just shot up. Stick with me and you'll learn the slip-ups that turn confident travelers into frantic sprinters. And I'll show you how to sidestep everyone. There's a special calm that comes from strolling past the huge check-in line. You head straight for the bag drop counter. You have this calm because you checked in on your phone 24 hours ago. But look at the person sweating in that long line. They're watching the clock tick down toward the 45-minute cutoff. They didn't check in online. Don't leave it to chance. The moment your airline opens online check-in, just do it. It's your free pass to skip the first and biggest line of the day. This is the big one, the trip ender. You confidently slide your passport to the agent. The agent gives you a sympathetic look and says, "This expired 2 months ago. Your vacation is over before it even began. For international travel, set a calendar alert 1 year before your passport expires. For domestic flights, check your driver's license expiration the day you book. It's the one mistake no amount of sprinting can fix." Gate lice aren't just people crowding the boarding lane. They're also bags so bloated they can't fit under the seat. The flight attendant forces you to gate check your personal item. It's the size of a Mini Cooper. You've just tacked 20 minutes onto your connection, minimum. Measure your bag at home. 18 by 14 by 8 inches is the sweet spot on most US carriers. If your bag won't slide under your dining room chair, repack before you leave. So, you got your carry-on past security, but now you're standing at the gate. Suddenly, the gate agent gives your bag that classic side eye. They point you right to the dreaded metal sizer cage. Your bag is like stuffed to the gills and, honestly, it just won't fit. Or even worse, they decide to weigh it. And, oops, you're 5 pounds over the limit. Now, you're on the floor, frantically trying to wear an extra jacket or two. Next thing you know, you're paying a $75 fee as the final boarding group is being called. The fix is actually super simple. Just weigh and measure your bag after you pack at home. Okay, so everyone knows the 3-4-1 rule for liquids. But somehow people still cram, like, 6 half-used tubes of toothpaste into one sad little quart bag. Here's the kicker. The container size wins every single time. A 6-ounce bottle that's like 90% empty. Yeah, it's still a 6-ounce bottle, and it's totally headed for the trash. So, grab some reusable 3-ounce silicone tubes, decant your liquids the night before you travel, and just wave goodbye to watching your $23 face cream die in front of strangers. That homemade jam you bought? Yeah, it's a liquid. That soft brie cheese? Also a liquid, according to the TSA. Solid cheese sticks and crackers will totally sail right through. But creamy spreads? Nope, they won't. If you absolutely have to carry on edible souvenirs, freeze them rock solid overnight. Frozen equals solid, not liquid. Just pray they don't thaw out on the tarmac. Dense stuff, like coffee bricks, protein tubs, or certain spices, shows up on the X-ray screen like a possible explosive. If you're hauling coffee beans home, keep the bag sealed. Place it on top of your suitcase so you can whip it out for inspection. Or, just skip the drama entirely. Most roasters will ship for less than the cost of rebooking your missed connection. You took your laptop out, but your bag still gets pulled for a search. Why? That tangled mess of chargers, power banks, and headphones. It looks like a dense, unidentifiable blob on the X-ray screen. That's a major red flag for security. Avoid the public unpacking by using a simple tech organizer, or even just a few small pouches to separate things. Neatly coiled cables and organized electronics sail right through. Belts are like socks in the dryer, always disappearing at the worst moment. Even if you have pre-check, you'll hear, "Belt off, please." Before you even leave your rideshare, just, loop the belt around a backpack strap or roll it up in your tote bag. You'll glide through security instead of doing the awkward one-leg hop. while the family behind you sighs like a broken accordion. Those jeans with the shiny studs spelling love on the back? They're adorable in daylight, but honestly a disco ball to the scanner. The same goes for shirts with metallic threads or sequins, or even that glimmer stripe on your yoga pants. One sparkle and you're headed for a secondary screening. The fix is simple. Pack the glam and wear boring cotton to the checkpoint. Then you can switch in the restroom by your gate. You'll skip the pat down and save 5 minutes. Knee-high boots look great on Instagram, but they're like Velcro for the security line. Last week, the woman ahead of me needed a chair and a friend just to pry hers off. By the time she wrestled them back on, her boarding group had been called twice. Swap them for slip-ons or low-profile sneakers, something you can ditch in under 2 seconds. Your sprint to gate C39 will feel like the light cardio. Top knots, high buns, and chunky scrunchies all look fierce, until the scanner flags them as an unidentifiable blob. Hairpins, extensions, even a thick velvet band can force a hand check. So, go with a low pony or just loose waves instead. You may arrive looking slightly less Kardashian, but hey, you'll arrive on time. Yes, your laptop needs its own bin, so set yourself up before you even get to the belt. Unzip the laptop sleeve, coil the charger, and put it inside the lid. When it's your turn, just drop the computer flat into the bin. Put your shoes on top of it. Boom! 5 seconds, zero backlog, zero side-eye from the guy in the suit behind you. That little pocket knife or Leatherman you use for everything, you completely forgot it was in the front pocket of your backpack. To you, it's a helpful tool. To security, it's a weapon. Now you have a choice: surrender your favorite gadget, or miss your flight trying to find a way to mail it home. The night before you travel, empty every single pocket of your carry-on bags. No exceptions. You did everything right, until the final boarding call. Now your boarding pass is buried under granola bars and a neck pillow. The moment you check in, screenshot the QR code, save it to your phone's photo album, add it to your digital wallet, and email yourself a PDF copy. 3 backups beat sprinting back to the counter to reprint, while the PA system screams your name. All these mistakes, all these fixes, 0 delays. The night before you travel, run this quick checklist. Check in online and save your pass 3 different ways. Pack smart. Check your ID's expiration. Measure your bags, follow the liquids rule, and leave the multi-tool at home. Dress for the scanner, plain clothes, slip-on shoes, and no belt. Do it once and it sticks forever. Now tell me, what's the weirdest thing that ever slowed you at security? Drop your story below. Mine involves a snow globe from Nashville that nearly cost me Christmas. Safe travels, and I'll see you at the gate.
Airports are like mini-cities with their own languages, rules, and secrets. Most travelers never realize what's going on behind the scenes. But today, you will. These are 8 airport secrets staff are trained never to talk about. And number 1 might make you think twice before touching anything. You've probably walked past someone at the airport without even realizing they were profiling you. Airports use special experts trained in SPOT, screening passengers by observation techniques. These aren't just TSA agents, they're behavioral analysts, trained to read facial micro-expressions, fidgeting, sweating, lip-licking, and darting eyes. It's like having a human lie detector in the terminal. Let's say someone's calmly checking in, but their hands are shaking, and they keep glancing around. To you, they just look nervous. But to a SPOT agent, that's a flag. They'll ask something simple like, "What's the purpose of your visit?" and observe how you react. If your story doesn't add up or your nonverbal cues are suspicious, you'll be discreetly pulled aside. And here's the twist. They're not just at security. They're in the check-in area, near baggage drop, and at passport control, watching without you noticing. You haven't said a word, but the airport already knows you're stressed. Why? Because many airports now use aggression detection cameras powered by artificial intelligence. These cameras analyze facial heat maps, breathing patterns, and even posture to detect elevated aggression. Imagine walking through a terminal while your image flashes red on a screen, all because you were irritated from a flight delay. And it goes deeper. Some systems flash subliminal images, barely visible cues designed to provoke stress, and then monitor your reaction using infrared sensors. In seconds, the system can flag you for extra screening before you even approach the security line. We're not far from a world where security checks you without ever touching you. Once your bag is checked in, it enters a maze of conveyor belts, scanners, and automated sorters. Here's the truth. No human at the airport is watching it closely after that. Airport staff move your bags from check-in to the plane, but once it's in the system, it's on its own. If the barcode is smudged or the tag has old destination stickers, the wrong scanner might send your luggage to an entirely different airport. That's why bags sometimes arrive late or early. Imagine landing in Paris and your suitcase is already waiting for you in Istanbul. And airport workers? They'll tell you, once it's on the belt, it's no longer their problem. Pro tip, always tear off old tags and never rely solely on bag check stickers. A permanent luggage tag with your info can be a lifesaver. You've seen police dogs at customs, but what you haven't seen are the undercover sniffer dogs operating behind the scenes. Before bags are even loaded, they pass through 5 security layers. And one includes dogs trained to detect trace amounts of explosives or chemicals. But unlike police K9s, these dogs aren't meant to scare you. In fact, they look like regular pets. Golden retrievers, Labradors, even pointers. Trained not to bark or intimidate, but to silently alert handlers. They're trained using reward-based methods, and some are so subtle in their alerts that even nearby passengers never notice. Fun fact: a well-trained detection dog can smell a teaspoon of sugar in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. That's the level of sensitivity we're talking about. Ever wondered who makes your plane meal, or when? Airline meals are cooked in massive airport catering kitchens, and these places never sleep. Meals are often cooked 8 to 10 hours before your flight, sometimes even the night before. These kitchens serve dozens of airlines at once, working around the clock to prep and portion food trays with military-level precision. Here's a weird truth. Airline menus are finalized up to a year in advance, especially for international flights. Every ingredient matters, even down to how long it can stay fresh in flight. That's why something as small as an olive made history. American Airlines saved $40,000 by removing 1 olive per salad from business class. Multiply that by millions of meals a year, and you see why every bite counts. You know the air traffic control tower? That's just the tip of the iceberg. There are actually 3 kinds of air traffic controllers: tower, terminal, and en route. And they don't just handle planes in the sky. They direct everything on the ground, from taxiways to lighting. Picture this: one controller watching 5 separate monitors, each displaying live flight data, weather updates, and ground traffic. They coordinate with ground crew, pilots, other towers, and even border agents. Every second counts. If they give the wrong command, that could delay not just your flight, but dozens behind you. It's one of the most stressful jobs in the world, and mistakes aren't an option. Most people don't know this, but if you fly into a country with no valid visa, the airline gets fined and must fly you home at their expense. That's why agents at check-in obsess over your travel documents. It's not just protocol, it's financial survival. Let's say you show up for a flight to Canada, but your visa expired last month. The airline still lets you on. They now have to pay for your return flight, hotel stay during processing, and possibly face legal action. So next time the agent triple checks your documents, remember, they're not just being thorough. They're protecting their bottom line. Ever been asked to rub your hands on a small cloth and wonder why? You were just scanned by an explosives trace detector, a machine called an ETD atomizer. Before their shifts, agents load the device with chemical samples of banned substances. The machine then remembers those molecules. Even microscopic residue from touching something suspicious, say fertilizer or fireworks, can trigger an alert. And here's the kicker: even if you washed your hands, the trace can still remain on your skin or clothes. So if you're handling anything that might resemble banned materials, even legally, be prepared for extra screening. So now you know what airport staff don't want you to know, and probably never thought you'd learn. From invisible scanners to behavior profilers, you've just unlocked a side of air travel most people will never see. But here's the real question. Which one of these secrets shocked you the most? Was it the facial recognition cameras tracking your stress? The dog sniffing your luggage in silence? Or maybe it was the atomizer that knows what's been on your hands? Let us know in the comments. I read every single one, and I want to know which secret made you stop and go, "Wait, what?" And hey, if you've got that one friend who's always getting flagged at TSA or swears their bag disappears on purpose, share this video with them. Help them fly smarter. If you learned something new today, give this video a like. It tells the algorithm we're doing something right. And if you want more travel secrets, airport hacks, and behind-the-scenes airline insights like this, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. We've got full videos planned on how to spot airline pricing traps, the truth about duty-free, and even how to get free upgrades without paying a dime. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. And now, you fly smarter than 99% of passengers.